Good morning, everyone. Virgo, I pulled your energy today and I literally had to set the cards down and take a moment because what came through for you is so exciting, so unexpected, so absolutely magnificent that I got chills 3 times while I was receiving this message. This is not a regular reading. This is not one of those maybe something good is coming readings. This is a definitive, the universe is about to deliver something to you that's going to make you scream, cry, happy tears, and question if you're actually dreaming kind of reading. And I need you to get comfortable, maybe grab some water because we're going deep today. And what I'm about to share with you is going to shift how you see your immediate future. If you clicked on this video, if something pulled you here today, that was not random. That was your higher self. That was the universe. That was your guides saying, pay attention right now because confirmation is coming. You've been feeling something building, haven't you? That sense that something big is about to happen. That quiet knowing that your life is about to change in ways you can't quite articulate yet. That feeling is accurate. That feeling is prophecy. And this reading is about to validate everything you've been sensing in your bones. Let me tell you what revealed itself first in your reading, Virgo. The very first energy that came through, what's blazing across the energetic field is sudden breakthrough energy, not gradual, not slow build, sudden. The kind of breakthrough that happens in a single moment, a single phone call, a single message, a single conversation that completely reorients your reality. I'm seeing the energy of something you stopped expecting actually manifesting, something you maybe even gave up on, something you tried for, worked toward, hoped for, and then released because it seemed like it wasn't going to happen. And now, out of absolute nowhere, it's happening. This is the kind of surprise where you're going to need to sit down when you receive it, where your hands might actually shake, where you might read the message or hear the words 3 times before you believe it's real, because it's that good, it's that unexpected, it's that perfect. And here's what makes this even more powerful, Virgo. This isn't just meeting your expectations, this is exceeding them. What's coming is better than what you asked for, bigger than what you planned for, more aligned than anything you could have orchestrated yourself. The universe took your vision and upgraded it, expanded it, perfected it. And you're going to be insanely excited. Not just happy, not just pleased, insanely excited. The kind of excitement that makes you want to tell everyone you know. The kind that keeps you up at night, not from anxiety, but from pure adrenaline. The kind that makes you walk around your house grinning like an absolute lunatic because you can't believe this is actually your life now. That level of excitement, that intensity of joy, that's what's coming for you, Virgo. And it's coming soon, very soon. The second layer that revealed itself is about what this surprise actually is. And I need to be specific here because the energy is very clear. For many of you, this is career related or purpose related. An opportunity that seemed closed is suddenly opening. A position you applied for months ago that you never heard back about is suddenly yours. A project you pitched that got rejected is suddenly being reconsidered with better terms than you originally asked for. A business idea you had that you shelved because the timing wasn't right is suddenly viable and the resources are appearing to make it happen. I'm specifically seeing recognition coming. Someone in a position of power or influence has noticed you, has noticed your work, your talent, your consistency, your excellence, and they're about to do something about it. This could be a promotion you didn't see coming, an offer from a company you admire, an invitation to collaborate on something significant. A spotlight moment where your abilities are showcased to an audience that can actually do something with that information. The visibility you've been working toward without getting, you're about to get it, and it's going to come fast. For others, this surprise is financial. And I mean significantly financial, not $20 appearing, not a small unexpected refund. I'm talking about money that changes your immediate circumstances, a bonus you didn't know was coming, a raise that's substantial, a payout from something you invested in or contributed to that you'd honestly forgotten about, an inheritance, a settlement, a debt forgiven, a contract signed, money appearing from a direction you weren't even watching, and the amount is going to make you double check the numbers because it seems too good to be true, but it's not too good to be true. It's exactly what you've earned, what you deserve, what's been building in the unseen realms, finally manifesting in your bank account. The third layer showing itself is about romance for some of you. And this is the surprise that's going to catch you completely off guard. Someone is about to confess feelings for you, someone you didn't think saw you that way, someone who's been in your orbit, maybe a friend, maybe a colleague, maybe someone you interact with regularly but have categorized as unavailable or uninterested. And they're about to reveal that they've had feelings for you, deep feelings, for longer than you realize. And their confession is going to shift everything between you. Or if you're single and not currently interacting with anyone who fits that description, someone new is about to enter your life with an intensity that shocks you. Not a slow burn, not a gradual getting to know you, an immediate, undeniable chemistry so strong it's almost overwhelming kind of connection. The kind where you meet someone and within hours or days you're thinking, where have you been my whole life? The kind of meeting that feels like recognition, like reunion, like the universe saying, okay, you've waited long enough, here's your person, and it happens fast. The meeting, the connection, the progression, all of it moves at a pace that would normally scare you, but somehow feels exactly right. And here's what I'm seeing about why you're going to be so excited about this specifically, Virgo. You've been so careful for so long, so cautious, so analytical about people and opportunities and possibilities. You've been the one who thinks everything through 17 times before making a move, the one who weighs pros and cons, the one who plans and prepares and makes sure everything is perfect before you commit. And this surprise is going to bypass all of that. It's going to be so right, so obvious, so aligned that your usual caution just dissolves. And you're going to shock yourself by saying yes quickly, by moving fast, by trusting your gut over your mental checklist. And that departure from your normal pattern is part of what makes this so exciting. It's not just the thing itself, it's who you get to become in the receiving of it. The fourth energy revealing itself is about timing. When is this surprise landing? And what's pulsating through the frequencies is imminent within the next 2 to 3 weeks before the month is over, possibly within days for some of you who are watching this right when it's posted. The energy is that close, that charged, that ready to manifest. You might already be feeling the precursor energy, little signs, synchronicities increasing, numbers repeating, songs with relevant lyrics appearing, dreams that feel prophetic, small unexpected good things happening that feel like breadcrumbs leading to something bigger. Pay attention to your phone specifically. I keep seeing a phone lighting up, a message coming through, a call that you almost don't answer because you don't recognize the number, or you're busy, or you think it's spam. But something makes you pick up, makes you check the message. And that's it. That's the moment. The message or call that delivers the surprise. So don't ignore unknown numbers right now. Don't let calls go to voicemail automatically. Don't let messages sit unread, because the universe is trying to deliver your surprise and it needs you to be available to receive it. Also, pay attention to your email. Check your spam folder. Check your promotions tab if you use Gmail. Check folders you don't usually check, because I'm seeing communication that might get filtered or misfiled. An important message sitting there waiting for you to find it. And once you find it, once you read it, everything changes. So do an email audit in the next few days. Make sure you're not missing something that's already trying to reach you. The fifth layer coming through is about how you're going to respond to this surprise. And this is where it gets really beautiful, Virgo. I'm seeing you in the moment of receiving this news, and the first thing that happens is shock. Your brain literally cannot process it. You're reading the words or hearing the information, but it's not computing. It feels surreal, like you're watching it happen to someone else. And you might actually laugh. Not because it's funny, but because it's so unexpected that laughter is the only response your system has available. That nervous, disbelieving, is this real life kind of laugh? Then the excitement hits. And it hits like a wave. Your heart starts racing. Your hands might shake. You might literally jump up from wherever you're sitting. You might scream. You might cry. Happy tears. Overwhelming, I can't believe this is happening tears. And you're going to want to tell someone immediately. You're going to grab your phone and text or call the person you tell everything to. Your best friend, your mom, your sibling, your partner, whoever your person is. You're going to need to share this with them right away, because holding this level of good news alone feels impossible. But here's what I'm also seeing, and this is important. After the initial explosion of excitement, there's going to be a moment where fear tries to creep in, where your Virgo mind starts analyzing, starts questioning. Is this real? What if it falls through? What if I'm misunderstanding? What if this is too good to be true? And I need you to hear this clearly. That fear is just your old pattern trying to protect you from disappointment. It's not intuition. It's not a warning. It's just your system's default response to good things, because you've been disappointed before. But this time is different. This is real. This is solid. This is actually happening. So when that fear shows up, acknowledge it, thank it for trying to protect you, and then choose excitement anyway. Choose trust. Choose belief. Because this surprise deserves your full celebration, not your cautious hedging. The sixth energy showing itself is about what this surprise opens up for you. Because it's not just about the thing itself. It's about what the thing makes possible. If it's the career opportunity, it's not just about the better job or the recognition or the money, though all of those are amazing. It's about the doors this opens, the connections it creates, the visibility it generates, the platform it builds. This one opportunity is going to lead to 3 more. Is going to introduce you to people who become crucial to your next chapter. Is going to establish you in a space where you can finally do the work you've always wanted to do. If it's the financial surprise, it's not just about having more money, though that stability is going to feel incredible. It's about the options it creates, the choices it enables, the pressure it releases. You're going to be able to say yes to things you've been saying no to because of money. You're going to be able to invest in yourself in ways you couldn't before. You're going to be able to help people you've wanted to help. You're going to be able to create the life you've been planning for instead of just surviving day to day. The financial surprise is the key that unlocks the version of your life you've been building toward. If it's the romantic surprise, it's not just about having a partner or experiencing chemistry, though both of those are wonderful. It's about what love does to you, how it opens you, how it softens the edges you've hardened to protect yourself, how it reminds you that you're not meant to do life alone, how it shows you that someone can actually meet you at your level, can actually appreciate you for exactly who you are, can actually show up consistently and make you feel safe and chosen. This connection is going to heal parts of you that you didn't even know needed healing, is going to restore your faith in partnership, is going to make you understand why nothing worked out before, because it was all leading here, to this person, to this connection, to this love. The seventh layer, revealing itself, is about a challenge that comes with this surprise. And I want to be honest with you about this because spiritual messages aren't always just good news. Sometimes they include guidance about how to navigate the good news wisely. What's showing up is imposter syndrome potentially activating. When this big, beautiful, amazing thing lands in your lap, there's going to be a voice that says, I don't deserve this. I'm not ready for this. I'm going to mess this up. They're going to realize they made a mistake choosing me. And Virgo, I need you to recognize that voice for what it is. It's not truth. It's not prophecy. It's not intuition. It's old programming. It's the part of you that's been overlooked and underestimated for so long that being seen and celebrated feels foreign, uncomfortable even. But here's what you need to understand. You didn't get chosen randomly. You didn't get lucky. You earned this through your consistency, through your excellence, through showing up day after day doing the work even when no one was watching, even when you weren't getting immediate returns, even when it felt like your efforts were invisible. This surprise is not the universe randomly picking you. This is the universe finally catching up to what you deserve, finally delivering on the cosmic IOU you've been accumulating, finally matching your external reality to the internal work you've done. So when imposter syndrome shows up, and it probably will because you're human, I want you to have a response ready. I am ready for this. I deserve this. I have prepared for this. And I'm going to rise to meet it. Say that out loud if you need to. Write it down. Repeat it until it sinks in. Because the only thing that could derail this surprise is you talking yourself out of receiving it fully. The eighth energy coming through is about how this surprise changes your relationship with the universe, with faith, with trust, with belief in magic and timing and divine orchestration. Because here's what's beautiful about this, Virgo. You're a sign that doesn't typically lean into woo-woo. You're practical, you're logical, you believe in hard work and planning and tangible results, and there's nothing wrong with that. That groundedness is part of your medicine. But this surprise is going to crack open your paradigm just a little bit, is going to make you consider that maybe, just maybe, there's something bigger at play, something orchestrating, something guiding, something that sees you and knows you and is working on your behalf even when you can't see how. And that shift in how you see the universe is going to change everything going forward. Because once you experience something this perfectly timed, this beautifully aligned, this clearly meant to be, you can't go back to pure skepticism. You can't go back to believing it's all random. You can't go back to thinking you're alone in this. You're going to have experiential proof that you're supported, that you're guided, that you're loved by forces you can't see but can definitely feel. And that knowing is going to make you braver, going to make you more willing to take leaps, more willing to trust when things don't make logical sense, more willing to say yes to opportunities that excite you, even if you can't see the full path. Let me tell you what the universe wants you to understand about this surprise, Virgo. The summary of what all these layers are pointing toward. First, this is real. It's not manifestation fantasy. It's not wishful thinking. It's not me hyping you up with generic possibilities. This is actual, tangible, about to land in your physical reality good news. And it's coming from a direction you might not be watching. So stay open, stay available. Don't be so focused on one specific outcome that you miss the gift arriving from an unexpected angle. Second, your reaction is going to be big, and that's okay. You're allowed to be insanely excited. You're allowed to scream and cry and jump around and tell everyone you know. You're allowed to make a big deal about this because it is a big deal. Don't minimize it. Don't play it cool. Don't temper your excitement to make other people comfortable. This is your moment. Let yourself feel the fullness of it. Third, this is the beginning, not the destination. This surprise is opening a door, starting a chapter, initiating a new phase. What comes after is going to require you to step up, to meet the opportunity, to sustain the momentum, to become the version of yourself that can hold this level of success or love or abundance. So celebrate the surprise, absolutely, but also recognize it as an invitation to grow, to expand, to become even more of who you're meant to be. Fourth, trust the timing. This didn't come earlier because you weren't ready earlier. The you from 6 months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago, couldn't have handled this the way current you can, couldn't have sustained it, couldn't have maximized it. You needed to go through what you went through to be prepared for what's coming. So if you've been frustrated about how long certain things have taken, let this surprise reframe that frustration as necessary preparation. And fifth, you are so deeply supported by the universe, by your guides, by ancestors you've never met, by energy you can't see, but that's been working tirelessly on your behalf. This surprise is evidence of that support. Proof that you're not doing this alone. Proof that your efforts are being multiplied by forces beyond your control. Proof that you matter, that your life matters, that your dreams matter, and that the universe is actively conspiring to help you achieve them. Here's what you need to do right now, Virgo. Practical action steps to prepare for and receive this surprise. First, clean up your communication channels. Check your email, check your voicemail, check your spam folders, check your LinkedIn messages. If you use that platform, check your Instagram DMs if you're active there. Make sure that if someone is trying to reach you with good news, they can actually reach you. You'd be surprised how often life-changing messages get missed because they're sitting in a folder nobody checks. Second, get clear on what you want. Because the universe is about to ask you, is this what you wanted? And you need to be able to answer clearly. If it's a career opportunity, what are your non-negotiables? What are your desires? If it's a financial situation, what would you do with unexpected money? If it's a romantic connection, what are you actually ready for? Clarity is magnetic. The clearer you are, the more precisely the universe can deliver. Third, practice receiving. This might sound strange, but a lot of people, especially Virgos who are used to giving and serving and working, don't actually know how to receive gracefully. So practice saying yes to compliments without deflecting. Practice accepting help without immediately trying to reciprocate. Practice letting good things happen without questioning why. Build that receiving muscle so when the big surprise comes, you're ready to accept it fully instead of unconsciously sabotaging it. Fourth, prepare for change. Energetically and practically. Energetically, start visualizing yourself in the reality where this surprise has already happened. Feel the feelings, practice the excitement. Get your system comfortable with the idea of something this good being your actual life. Practically, make room. Clear space in your schedule for new opportunities. Clear space in your life for new relationships. Clear space in your environment for new abundance. Create vacuum for the universe to fill. And fifth, stay in gratitude. Not as manipulation, not as spiritual transaction where you're grateful now so the universe gives you stuff later, but as genuine appreciation for what you already have, for the journey that's brought you here, for the person you've become, for the resilience you've built, for the dreams you've kept alive even when they seemed impossible. Gratitude for what is creates energetic resonance with more to be grateful for. It's not magic formula, it's frequency alignment. Virgo, you're about to get a huge surprise. Something that makes you insanely excited. Something that feels too good to be true, but is absolutely perfectly true. Something that validates every ounce of effort you've put in. Every moment you kept going when you wanted to give up. Every time you chose faith over fear. Every time you invested in yourself when the return wasn't obvious. All of it, all of that quiet, unsexy, unglamorous work you've been doing, it's about to pay off spectacularly. And you're going to look back at this moment, at this reading, at this exact day, and you're going to remember that you knew, that you felt it, that something in you recognized the truth of this message before the physical evidence arrived. That knowing, that feeling, that's your intuition. That's your connection to source. That's your inner guidance system that's always been accurate even when you doubted it. Trust it now. Trust this. Trust what's coming. The surprise is close. So close you can probably feel it humming in the air around you. Get ready. Get excited. Get open. Because your life is about to get so much better. And you absolutely deserve every bit of what's coming. Thank you so much for being here with me today, Virgo. If this reading resonated, if you felt the truth of it vibrating in your chest, please leave a comment below. Tell me I'm ready for my surprise. Let the universe know you're listening. Let your guides know the message landed, and then watch how fast things start moving. Like and subscribe if you want more messages like this. Share this with another Virgo who needs to hear that something amazing is coming. And take care of your beautiful, hardworking, deserving self. Your surprise is coming. Everything is about to change. And I am so excited for you. You are so deeply loved. You are so worthy of everything good. And your surprise is going to prove that to you beyond any doubt. I'll see you in the next reading. Goodbye for now.